Welcome to the next session of time value of money. We are in the process of doing the problems of compound interest. Let us see the question we have. A person borrowed rupees 12,000 for 10 years at CI. 10 years on CI. The rate percent per annum was 5% for first 3 years. Comma 6% for next 4 years. For the next 4 years and 7% for the rest 3 years. Find the compound interest. Find the compound interest. This is the question we have. Look at the question. A person borrowed rupees 12,000 for 10 years. 12,000 is the loan. The rate of interest per annum was 5% for first 3 years, 6% for the next 4 years, and 7% for the next 3 years. So this concept is related to compound interest at changing rates. Principal is equal to rupees 12,000. T1 is equal to 3 years. I1 is equal to 0.05. This is end of third year. Next 4 years means end of 7th year. T2 is equal to 4 years. I2 is equal to 0.06. Next, end of 10th year. End of 10th year. T3 is equal to 3 years. I3 is equal to 0.07. So the information is represented on a time scale diagram. Now look at this. Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus I1 whole power n1, 1 plus I2 whole power n2, 1 plus I3 whole power n3. Principal is 12,000 into 1.05 whole to the power of 3, 1.06 whole power 4, 1.07 whole power 3. Now using your calculator you can simplify. I am writing the values. 12,000 into 1.15 7625 into 1.2624 7 into 1.2250. So when you multiply all this, you will get 21,481.3165. This is the amount. So compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. 21,481.3165 minus 12,000. So this is 9,481.3. You can say 3165. It is in rupees. It is in rupees. Compound interest is 948. Okay. Look at the question number 2. A sum of money at compound interest amount to rupees 2100 in 1 year and rupees 2205 in 2 years. Find the principal and rate of interest. Find the principal and the rate of interest. Now, look at the question. A sum of money at a compound interest amount to rupees 2100 in 1 year and rupees 2205 in 2 years. So look at the solution part of this. Principal is question mark. Amount is equal to 2100. T is equal to 1 year. The same principal will become 2205 in 2 years. What information is given to us? Amount is given, time is given. What is required for us? Principal is required and rate of interest is required. Two unknowns are there. So we need 2 equations. Look at this. Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus I whole power n. Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus I whole power n. So 2100 is equal to principal into 1 plus I whole power 1. This is equation number 1. In the formula of amount, I know A value, I know N value. Here conversions are not there. So N is equal to T. 2205 is equal to P into 1 plus I whole square. This is equation number 2. So equation number 2 divided by 1. 2205 is equal to principal into 1 plus I whole square. 2100 P into 1 plus I. PP cancel. This square and this cancel. Is equal to 1 plus I. I is equal to 1.05 minus 1.05 is equal to 5%. Rate of interest is equal to 5%. Now principal is required. P into 1 plus I. This is equal to 2100. Consider equation number 1. P into 1.05 is equal to 2100. 2100 by 1.05. 2100 divided by 1.05. 2000. Therefore, principal is equal to rupees 2000. Rate of interest is 5%. Principal is equal to rupees 2000 and rate of interest is equal to 5%. Let us see one more question of this model. A sum of money put at compound interest, put at CI, amount to rupees 4410 in 2 years and rupees 4630.5 in 3 years. In the 3 years, find the rate of interest and the principal. Find the rate of interest and the principal. Find the rate of interest and the principal. Look at the solution part of this. First, let me represent it on the time scale diagram. Principal is question mark. Amount is equal to 4410. N is equal to T is equal to 2 years. Amount is equal to 4630.5. 4630.5. N is equal to T is equal to 3. So amount is equal to principal into 1 plus I whole power n. Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus I whole power n. 4410 is equal to P into 1 plus I whole square. Equation number 1. 4630.5 is P into 1 plus I whole cube. Equation number 2. So equation number 2 divided by 1. 4630 by 4410 is equal to P into 1 plus I whole cube. Divided by P into 1 plus I whole square. Cancel? No. P into 1 plus I whole cube divided by P into 1 plus I whole square. P cancel. This power cancel. So look at this 4630.5 divided by 4410. 1.05 is equal to 1 plus I, implies I is equal to 1.05 minus 1.05 is equal to 5%. 4410 is equal to P into 1 plus I whole square. So principal is into 1.05 is equal to 4410. Principal is equal to rupees 4410 divided by 1.05. 4,200. 4,200. Therefore, principal is equal to rupees 4,200. Rate of interest is 5%. Rate of interest is 5%. Next, question number 4. Let's see the application of compound interest. The population of a town increases every year by 2% of the population, 2% of the population at the beginning of that year. At the beginning of that year, the number of years by which the total increase of population be 40% is look at the question, sir. The population of a town increases every year by 2% of the population at the beginning of that year. What does it mean actually? 1 will become 1.02. If I take 1 as the initial value, it will become 1.02 in 1 year. As per the terminology of the question, the population of a town increases every year by 2% of the population at the beginning of that year. So population at the beginning of the year is 1. It will become 1.02 in 1 year. 1 will become 1.40 in how many number of years? 1 will become 1.40 in how many number of years? So P0 is equal to initial population, I is equal to growth rate, Pn is equal to value of population at the end of nth year, n is equal to number of years, n is equal to number of years. Then we have Pn is equal to P0 into 1 plus I whole power n. Just compound amount formula is written in this manner. Initial value of the population at the end of the year, at the end of nth year, growth rate. So this is 1.4, 1 into 1.02 whole power n. N is equal to log 1.4 divided by 1.02. Now you have to take logs on this, and you know how to take logs on calculator. You know how to take logs on calculator. That process I described in my previous videos. Watch that one. This is 0.1461 divided by 0.0086. This is equal to 16.99, approximated to 17 years. Approximated to 17 years. Next, look at the question number 4. The annual and birth and death rates, annual birth and death rates per 1000 are 39.4 and 19.4 respectively. The number of years in which the population will be doubled. Immigration, there is no immigration or emigration. This is my question. Look at the question one more. And death rates per 1000 are given, and you have to calculate in how many number of years the population will be doubled, assuming there is no immigration or emigration. Okay, so see the solution. Initial population P0. So this is amount is equal to 2P, Pn is equal to 2 into P0 population at the end of nth year is equal to 2 times population at the beginning. N stands for what? Number of years required to double the population. Now n is equal to question mark. One more point is not given straight away. One more point is not given straight away, but we can calculate that. Growth rate is equal to birth rate minus death rate divided by 1000 into 100. You can calculate growth rate. Birth rate minus death rate divided by 1000 into 100. So this is 39.4 minus 19.4 divided by 1000 into 100. 39 minus 19 means 20 divided by 10, 2%. Growth rate is 2%. So Pn is equal to P0 into 1 plus growth rate whole power n. This is the formula we have. Population at the end of the nth year is equal to initial population into 1 plus growth rate. 2 times P0 is equal to P0 whole power n. 2 is equal to 1.02 whole power n. N is equal to log 2 divided by log 1.02. Again you can get the log values on your calculator. Again you can get these log values on your calculator. Divided by 0.0086. This is equal to 35 years. Is equal to 35 years. Next question. Divide rupees 6305 into 3 parts. That their amounts at 5% per annum CI, at 5% per annum CI in 2,3 and 4 years respectively may all be equal. May all be equal. Okay, sir. Divide rupees 6305 into 3 parts, that their amounts at 5% per annum CI in 2,3 and 4 years respectively may all be equal. Now see the solution. Principles we have to calculate. Divide rupees 6305 into 3 parts, that their amounts at 5% per annum in 2, 3, 4 years respectively may all be equal. So M1, A1 is equal to A2 is equal to A3. Let us say this is a same value you have to get. Now what is required for me? P1 is 2, P2 is 2, P3 is equal to question mark. In what ratio I have to divide this one? Okay, sir. Principal is equal to amount divided by 1 plus I whole power n. 1 plus I whole power n. So how can I take up this? A divided by 1.05 whole square. After 2 years this value. Amount divided by 1.05 whole cube. After 3 years this value. 1.05 whole power 4. After 4 years this value. Amounts are equal. So A is a constant, you can cancel. Whole to the power of 3. 1 by 1.05 whole power 4. So dividing with 1.05 whole power, multiplying with 1.05 whole power 4. So it is 1.05 whole square is to 1.05 is to 1. 1.05 into is equal to 1.1025 is to 1.05 is to 1. And what is the total of this? Plus 1.05 plus 1. 3.5125. Total is 3.1525. Now from ratio proportions we know one thing. Number is given. In what ratio it should be divided? Suppose this value I have to divide in the ratio A is to B is to C. First part is equal to A divided by A plus B plus C into the given value. Second part is equal to B by A plus B plus C into given value. Third part is equal to C by A plus B plus C into the given number. So let us see, first part is equal to 1.1025 divided by total 3.1525 into 6305. Now 6305 divided by 3.1525 into 1.1025. This is 6305 divided by 3.1525 2000 into 1.1025 2205 rupees 2205. Second part is equal to once again 1.05 divided by 3.1525 into 6305. 6305 divided by 3.1525. This is 2000. It will go 2000 times into 1.05. 2100. Third part is equal to 1 divided by 3.1525 into 6305. This is rupees 2000. is the principles. Okay. Let us see one more question. To understand this concept even in a better way, divide 18,915 into 3 parts that their amounts at 5% per annum compound interest in 2, 3, 4 years respectively may all be equal. So same way you have to proceed. First 3 steps are common. That is A divided by 1.05 whole square is to A divided by 1.05 whole cube is to A divided by 1.05 whole power 4. A cancel. 1 divided by 1.05 whole square. 1 divided by 1.05 whole cube. So when I multiply with 1.05 whole power 4, 1.05 whole square is to 1.05 is to 1.1. 1.1025 is to 1.05 is to 1. And we have total from the previous question. This is 3.1525. So first part is equal to 1.1025 divided by 3.1525 into 18,915. 18,915. This is 18,915 divided by 3.1525. 6,000. It is 6,000. So 6,000 into 1.1025. 6615. Second part is equal to 1.05 by 3.1525 into 18,915. It will go here 6,000 times. 6,000 into 1.05. This is 6300. Third part, 1 divided by 3.1525 into 18,915. So rupees 6,000. Principles are P1, P2, P3 is equal to rupees 6615, rupees 6300, rupees 6,000. This is one more question. Next question, sir. What is the present value of rupees 1 to be received after 2 years compounded annually at a 10% interest rate. This is my question. What is the present value of rupees 1 to be received after 2 years compounded annually at a 10% interest rate? No, sir. This is principal, or you can say present value. This is amount or future value. Now, what is the terminology of the question? When I want 1 rupee after 2 years, how much should I deposit now? So, amount is given as rupees 1. Principal is question mark. I is equal to J is equal to 0.10. So, present value is equal to amount divided by 1 plus I. 1 rupee divided by 1.1. 1 rupee divided by 1.1. 1 rupee divided by 1.1. This is after 2 years. This is 2 years. 1.1 into is equal to 1.21. 1 divided by 1.21. This is equal to rupees 0.83. Rupees 0.83. If I deposit 83 paisa today, after 2 years, how much I will receive? 1 rupee I will receive. Okay. What is the present value of rupees 10,000 to be required after 5 years? After 5 years, if the interest rate is 9%. Interest rate is 9%. P is equal to question mark. Present value means principal today. What is its value? Amount is equal to rupees 10,000. I is equal to J is equal to 9%. No conversion. Both are same. N is equal to T is equal to 5. This is rupees 10,000 divided by 1.09 whole to the power of 5. Now look at this. 1.09 into then 1 is appearing on your calculator on the left hand side corner. Press is equal to sign. Till this left hand side corner number will become 6. It means 1.09 to the power 5. 1.09 to the power is raised to 5. Store it in memory m plus button. Now go to numerator. 10,000 divided by MRC is equal to 10,000 divided by MRC is equal to 6499.3 is equal to rupees 6499.31. This is the present value. If I deposit this much of amount in a bank today, I will receive 10,000 at the end of 50. Okay, sir. Thank you for watching this video. Next problems, remaining varieties you will get in the next video. Thank you.